Then a big blow to Congress MP Karti Chidambaram. The Enforcement Directorate has filed a charge sheet in Delhi's Rouse Avenue court naming Karti as #1 accused in the Chinese visa scam. This is on charges of money laundering. 7 others have also been named in the charge sheet. I have my colleague Neeta joining us. Neeta, tell us this latest charge sheet against Karti Chidambaram. What is it about, and who are the others who have been named as accused?
Vasudha, the Enforcement Directorate has filed the charge sheet against 52-year-old Karti Chidambaram, who is the Congress MP. The case is that visa was given to 263 Chinese nationals way back in 2011, and 50 lakh of payment was made for issuance of this visa. This case of Enforcement Directorate stems out of the CBI case. The CBI case is that the CBI FIR states that 50 lakh kickbacks was received by Mr. Karti Chidambaram by a top executive of Vedanta Group. Actually, they were setting up a power project in Punjab, and the project was running behind schedule. So these people needed visa to be extended, and when the visa was extended, kickbacks were received by Karti Chidambaram. The CBI FIR says that. Now ED also has the same FIR. Based on the same FIR, they have also charged Karti Chidambaram under PMLA. However, Mr. Karti Chidambaram has claimed that this is a bogus case, and they obviously want to target his father, Mr. P Chidambaram. Not only that, he says, I have not even got involved in issuing of one visa, let alone 250 visas, which the ED has mentioned in the charge sheet. The charge sheet was filed on 25th of January. The court is yet to take a cognizance. The court has set a date for March 16th when the case would come up for hearing. This is the third case in which Enforcement Directorate has charged Karti Chidambaram. The previous 2 cases pertain to INX Media and also Aircel Maxis. Vasudha?
Right. Thank you, Neeta, for joining us with those details. ED charge sheet against Karti Chidambaram, that is the latest. Now, going to the latest in Sandesh Khali, which has become a flashpoint between the TMC and BJP. Complaints of land grab and sexual harassment have been raised by locals against TMC local leader Sheikh Shah Jahan for many days now. Now what has happened is Calcutta High Court has clarified that there is no order stopping Bengal police from arresting Sheikh Shah Jahan, the main accused in sexual assault and land grab allegations from Sandesh Khali. Now, the court's clarification came a day after Trinamool Congress MP and party's National General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee claimed that the Bengal government is unable to arrest Shah Jahan because the court had tied the hands of the police. Now, Trinamool Congress has welcomed Calcutta High Court today, saying that it has come after Abhishek Banerjee raised the issue and that the party will be able to arrest Sheikh Shah Jahan within 7 days. Let's look at this.
A stay on investigation is not a stay on arrest. Strong observations from the Calcutta High Court a day after the TMC claimed the West Bengal police was unable to arrest strongman Sheikh Shah Jahan because its hands were tied by the court.
Sheikh Shah Jahan ke jodi keu guard kore, judiciary guard korche. And I want to put this on record. Judiciary stay tule dik tarpor jodi na korte pare, একই প্রশ্ন আমার কাছে এসে করবেন। হাত পা বেঁধে দিয়েছে কলকাতা হাইকোর্ট। ইনভেস্টিগেশন স্টে মানে কি? আপনি কাউকে প্রোটেকশন দেন। ইনভেস্টিগেশন স্টে মানে আপনি যদি কাউকে থানায়ও ডেকে পাঠাতে চান তাহলেও নোটিশ দিতে পারবেন না। সেই ইনভেস্টিগেশনের আর কোনো অগ্রগতি হবে না।
The Calcutta High Court had some tough questions for the state administration, but more importantly, it clarified on the state's contention and the Trinamool Congress's contention that there was a stay on the investigation, and that was preventing the arrest of Sheikh Shah Jahan. The court said we have stayed only the constitution of the SIT. There is no order restraining the apprehending of Shah Jahan Sheikh. How can there be an order of a court saying not to arrest someone for almost 20 days? The Trinamool Congress said the clarification from the court was welcome.
Only due to this order, state police, they couldn't do anything. This is the actual picture, and now we are confident that Shah Jahan will be arrested by the state police.
Here the court has clarified that there is no stay and a criminal can never be shielded by the courts. So the police are a failure in arresting Shah Jahan.
The Sandesh Khali issue has turned into a huge political row, with the TMC accusing the BJP of seeking political mileage from the issue and keeping it alive till the BJP.
So that was the Calcutta High Court clarifying that there is no stopping of the arrest. Moving on, all eyes are on February 27th Rajya Sabha elections, with the final round of nominations having concluded. Now 56 seats of the upper house will go to polls to fill up vacancies that will arise in April. Now it's a battle of 15 states. These seats are spread across UP, Karnataka and Himachal Pradesh, and also Uttar Pradesh. 11 candidates for 10 seats, Rajya Sabha seats. Karnataka, 5 candidates for 4 Rajya Sabha seats. Himachal Pradesh, BJP has forced contest on the lone seat. Let me go across to my reporter, to my colleague Pratibha joining us from Bengaluru, also Ranveer joining us from UP, and Ghazali joining us from Himachal. Starting with you, Ranveer, with Akhilesh Yadav's party having, while Akhilesh Yadav's party has the numbers to send 3 candidates to Rajya Sabha, now we see the BJP is pinning hopes on cross-voting from Samajwadi Party to make its 8th candidate, which is Sanjay Seth, who was seen as a surprise candidate, sail through. How are the numbers stacking up in Uttar Pradesh?
As per sources, Samajwadi Party's 8 to 10 MLAs can vote for Bharatiya Janata Party, and BJP is confident that the 8th candidate, Sanjay Seth, is going to win tomorrow in the Rajya Sabha election. I spoke to some of the MLAs of the Samajwadi Party, and they agreed on phone that they are going to vote for Bharatiya Janata Party. And in the afternoon, I met Bhupen Chaudhary, who is the state chief of Bharatiya Janata Party. He claimed that we have sufficient numbers and we will win tomorrow in the Rajya Sabha. And also I met some ministers who are claiming that we have sufficient number, and whatever number we want, that will be available in Rajya Sabha polls, because so many Samajwadi Party's MLAs are angry over the party's strategy, and that's why they are all set to vote for Bharatiya Janata Party. So sources claims that 8 to 10 MLAs who were not in the meeting of this Samajwadi Party at this office, and here Akhilesh Yadav is present and other MLAs were also present. So, but 6 to 7 MLAs were absent, and they are all set to vote for Bharatiya Janata Party tomorrow. So this will be a big setback for Samajwadi Party, as few days back RLD broke the alliance with SAPA, and now some SP MLAs are all set. They are in touch with the Bharatiya Janata Party top leadership, and they will vote for Sanjay Seth.
Okay. On to Karnataka now. Pratibha, resort politics seems to be coming back to Karnataka. How comfortable is the Congress, BJP and also the JDS? Because, we did hear what DK Shivakumar talked about Kumarasamy.
Well, as far as the Congress is concerned, like you rightly pointed out, all roads seem to be heading to Hotel Hilton at Bengaluru's Thani Sandra. Now, this is mainly because initially the Congress, the numbers that you saw stood at around 138, which is exactly what was needed for 3 candidates that were nominated by the Congress as well as others. So this includes Congress MLAs as well as independent MLAs. But now with the sudden demise of one Congress MLA, the number falls one short, and that is 137. But as far as the BJP JDS combined, that is the NDA is concerned, in Karnataka, they have nominated 2 candidates, and one of the candidates, that is the 5th candidate, which is the surprising candidate that has been nominated by the NDA, falls short of 7 votes. Now this will give rise to 5 candidates in the fray for 4 seats, and that will give rise to cross-voting, which is precisely why the Congress wants to ensure that this becomes a prestige issue for them, especially after the sweeping victory of the Congress in the recent Karnataka Assembly election. And that is why they want to keep their flock together at the Hilton Hotel. And soon after the Congress Legislative Party meeting that is underway right now, they will all be staying at the Hilton Hotel, and tomorrow they will all head to the Rajya Sabha election. All eyes are on this 5th candidate and the cross-voting that could perhaps take place.
Right. Ghazali, so we saw the BJP springing a surprise by fielding former Minister Harsh Mahajan, who had joined the party in 2022 ahead of the state assembly polls. Now, this is against, of course, Congress, Abhishek Manu Singhvi. Congress has 40 MLAs in the 68-member House. Where are the independents headed, and how does Himachal Pradesh numbers look like right now?
See, in the 68-member House, Congress has majority, like 40 MLAs are with Congress, 25 are with BJP, and 3 are independents. Out of those 3 independents, 2 are BJP rebels, and that's why they contested as an independent candidate and won the MLA elections. But what is surprising is that BJP has been outrightly saying that despite not having the numbers, they are banking on the resentment among the Congress MLAs, and one of the Congress MLAs, Rajendra Rana, openly said that he may consider, he is upset about no cabinet expansion. Now, this is, as far as the numbers are concerned, Congress is safe with 40 MLAs and they need just 35 votes. But by throwing Mr. Mahajan by throwing his hat in the ring has made the contest very interesting. And everybody is, what they're concerned about, that they may not see a ripple effect of Chandigarh's mayoral poll. We saw what happened, that despite not having the numbers, BJP managed to win the elections. Then the polls went into the courts and the Supreme Court appointed or sort of declared the Congress AAP candidate, a joint candidate, as the mayor. So everybody is hopeful. It's also a litmus test, a leadership skill test of Mr. Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu, that whether he manages to keep his flock together. And that is why he's also, like, the party has also issued a whip that all the 40 MLAs have to be there in the assembly tomorrow.
So quite a prestige battle there. Thank you, Ghazali. Thank you, Pratibha. And thank you, Ranveer, for joining us with those details. 15 seats up there, and high-pitched Rajya Sabha battle to be seen tomorrow. Moving on, India's IT capital Bengaluru is struggling with an acute water crisis with the onset of summer, prompting a 24-hour water supply cut starting Tuesday. Over 200 talukas in the state have been declared drought-hit. Low water levels in reservoirs near the city and receding groundwater levels have forced the city water board to prioritize other water sources like the Kaveri Basin to meet the city's drinking water needs. Now, tanker prices have also gone up significantly. Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar has said that the government is exploring the possibility of digging more bore wells to solve the issue, even as BJP has slammed the state government for not solving the water crisis despite multiple representations. Here's a report.
Even before summer sets in, every drop of water counts in Bengaluru. With depleting water at reservoirs and receding groundwater levels after a poor monsoon last year, people in several parts of the city have begun to feel the heat. Kavita from Horamau is among those who has begun spending a large part of her savings in water tankers, prices of which have shot up from 500 rupees for 5,000 litres to up to 2,000 rupees.
10,000 है मेरे समला, 6,000 है बड़ा का आपको 4,000 पकड़ ले, मैं क्या करेंगे? कमाई सभी बच्चा को करना, पानी को देना, आप घर को भी मैं देखना, मैं अब क्या करना, काम भी होता चाहिए मुझको.
First demand from most citizens forced to buy water is uniform price. But there are bigger issues to be addressed for a thirsty city. Bengaluru's lifeline is Kaveri water supply of 1,450 million litres per day. The city now also draws 700 million litres per day from around 10,000 borewells. With reservoirs and lakes drying up, there is now a shortage of around 1,650 million litres per day. And worst affected areas are KR-Puram, Horamau, Mahadevpura, RR Nagar and Whitefield. Across Karnataka, 223 of 236 taluks have been declared drought hit, and 7,082 villages are at the risk of facing water shortages. Desperate for solutions, the Karnataka government is now exploring the possibility of digging more borewells.
Some MLAs have suggested that there are about 1,500 feet of borewell has been drilled. Yesterday in my Janta Darshan program, to drill the same borewell at 5,500 meters more. That is also I am exploring the possibility. In some places we will have new borewell, in some places we will try to drill those old borewell.
We are talking about 1.3 crore people in Bengaluru, and still there is a deficiency of around 1,650 million litres per day. And that is why people have been demanding water. The past areas of Greater Bengaluru and the people living over there are the ones who are suffering. With camera person Govind, Pratibha Raman in Bengaluru for NDTV.
Moving on to Assam now, where on the last day of the Assembly's budget session, there were unprecedented war of words, chaos, walkouts and also protests by opposition and a fiery retort by the Chief Minister on the last week's Assam Cabinet's decision to repeal Muslim Registration of Marriages and Divorces Act 1935, on which the opposition wanted a discussion.